Down goes Makino. But is this really the end of his fight? The bell hasn't rung, but the entire arena feels frozen in time. Makino's body slams against the canvas, and the referee's arm shoots up to start the count. 1. The crowd erupts, but to Makino the sound feels distant, muffled, like he's underwater. His mind goes completely blank with despair. He looks up at Itagaki standing over him, and one thought crushes him completely. This guy is on a whole different level. Not just stronger, untouchable. Makino can't land a single clean hit. His body feels like it doesn't belong to him anymore. It's hopeless, he thinks. Completely hopeless for me. 2. The count continues. Makino's vision blurs. His arms feel like lead. Every instinct in his body is telling him to just stay down. The pain would stop. The humiliation would end. Why keep fighting a battle he can't win? The crowd can already see what's happening. Even if Makino gets back up, they don't think he can do anything. He hasn't been able to land a single meaningful hit, and the look on his face says it all. He's losing hope. Takamura notices it immediately. This isn't about physical damage anymore. His spirit's breaking. He won't be able to get up. Thinking about the promise he made before the fight, he silently apologizes. "I'm sorry, Atsushi. I couldn't do it." The weight of failure crushes him as the count continues. But then, chaos erupts at ringside. Atsushi, the young boy in the wheelchair who has been watching this entire fight, suddenly throws himself forward. He crashes out of his wheelchair and onto the floor, crawling towards the ring with everything he has. "Fumito-kun, get up! You can't lose!" The people around him panic, trying to help him, but Atsushi doesn't care about himself right now. His eyes are locked on Makino, desperate, pleading. "Come on, Fumito-kun! Atsushi-kun!" And that name, Atsushi, cuts straight through the fog in Makino's mind. His eyes snap open. Memories flood back. The promise. He promised Atsushi he would win this fight. He promised he wouldn't give up no matter what. That promise wasn't just words, it was everything. The promise wasn't just about winning a boxing match. It was about giving hope to someone who believed in him when nobody else did. Slowly, impossibly, Makino's hand presses against the canvas. His legs, screaming in pain, start to push him upward. The crowd goes wild as they watch this dark horse boxer drag himself back to his feet just before the count reaches 10. Ringside, Aoki and Kimura stare in disbelief. Makino's face is a mess. His eyes are swollen, almost completely shut from the sheer impact of Itagaki's punches. How can he even see anything right now? Kimura mutters, stunned. Itagaki's punches have that much snap to them. But while everyone else sees a broken fighter barely standing, Ippo sees something different. He notices the shift immediately. The fire in Makino's eyes, the fighting spirit that was completely shattered moments ago, it's coming back. Makino is no longer standing because he believes he can win fairly. He is standing because he refuses to abandon the promise he made to Atsushi. That determination reignites the fire inside him, but at the same time, a darker thought enters his mind. And he's gonna do whatever it takes to keep it. And then comes a thought that should terrify everyone watching. I hope that you don't see me do this. Suddenly, Makino changes his stance. The crowd immediately recognizes it as the hitman style. Without hesitation, he fires a long flicker jab toward Itagaki. The punch shoots forward like a whip, but Itagaki effortlessly slips past it. However, something feels strange. As Makino throws another flicker jab, he suddenly twists his body and drives his elbow forward. The attack isn't a punch at all. It's an elbow strike, a clear foul. The audience gasps in shock. Nobody expected Makino to stoop to such tactics. Fortunately, Itagaki's reactions save him. He avoids the elbow at the last possible moment. But Makino doesn't stop there. The instant the elbow misses, he lunges forward again and attempts an even dirtier move. This time, he tries to smash his head directly into Itagaki's face. Another foul. another desperate attempt to keep his dream alive. The audience watches in disbelief as Makino abandons fair boxing altogether. Every foul move Makino tried was completely neutralized by Itagaki. His focus was so sharp that nothing could catch him off guard. Seeing this, even Makino's coach admitted defeat. "We're out of options. With concentration like that, there's nothing left that can change this fight." At ringside, Fuji struggles to understand how Itagaki reacted so quickly. Mashiba immediately provided the answer. According to him, Itagaki was only able to handle those foul tactics because he is Ippo's junior. Hearing that explanation reminded Fuji of Ippo's brutal fight against Sawamura. During that match, Ippo was forced to constantly remain aware of illegal attacks and dirty tricks. He learned how to fight while anticipating things that shouldn't happen in a normal boxing match. Through training and experience, that awareness has been passed on to Itagaki. Because of that, Makino's desperate attempts never had a chance of succeeding. And that's when everything changes. Itagaki, who has spent this entire match fighting cautiously, finally leans forward, shifting into a full offensive stance for the first time in the fight. His fists start breaking through Makino's guard one after another, relentless and precise. As he attacks, his thoughts drift back to something that had been bothering him this whole time. Makino once called himself a weed, and Itagaki had worried. What if Makino meant Makino was like Senpai, the kind of fighter who never gives up no matter how bad things get? The elite and the dark horse, fighting on completely different paths but with the same unbreakable spirit. But now, watching Makino resort to elbows and headbutts out of pure desperation, Itagaki realizes how wrong he was to worry. Senkai would never cheat, not in a million years, not even on the verge of losing everything. That realization completely changes Itagaki's perspective. The uncertainty inside him disappears. The fear he felt vanishes. In his mind, Ippo is not a weed struggling desperately to survive. He is something far greater. He is a plant that rooted itself deeply into the earth and grew straight towards the sun without ever bending from his path. Strong, honest, unshakable. As this understanding settles in, Itagaki's confidence returns in full. His eyes sharpen and his hesitation disappears. Looking directly at Makino, he reaches a final conclusion. Makino is nothing like Ippo, not even close. And now that he understands that truth, he has absolutely nothing left to fear.